I just got kicked out of the theater for wearing no pants because Channing Tatum charmed them right off me. Tatum really is one of our strangest movie stars because when he first broke on the scene, it was for his athletic ability as a dancer. But because of enough pluck and charm and comedic timing, he's really endured over almost 20 years. I mean, what the hell? This guy with the puppy dog face and the Magic Mike moves has just stuck around for this long. And you see why a director like Derek Cianfrance picked him for Roofman. Because if this criminal isn't charming and winning and totally endearing, well, then this movie completely falls apart. But Tatum isn't just the only good thing about this crime dramedy. Roofman is based on the true story of criminal Jeffrey Manchester, who in the early 2000s was arrested for robbing McDonald's. And believe it or not, he escaped and hid out in the only place nearby, a Toys R Us. Jeffrey decides to make this his new home and lay low. By day, he's hiding out in the ceilings and in a hidden room. By night, he's like a kid in, well, a toy store, figuring out ways to stay ahead of the cops and ahead of the Toys R Us management. But soon the outside world pulls him back, and he's drawn back into society and back into danger by Lee, played by Kirsten Dunst. She's a single mom who works at the Toys R Us, loves going to church, and takes a liking to Jeffrey, now calling himself John. Soon they spark a romance, and it creates a dilemma for him. Does he stay and try to make this new life work when he knows that it's short-lived? Or does he find a way to get out of the country and live life on the lam? You can see right away it's a crime story built on a moral dilemma. We like this guy, we're rooting for him, and yet he does bad things. Stealing is wrong, but is it? Is it when this guy is so charming and he's doing it for the right reasons? This is where director Derek Cianfrance weaponizes Channing Tatum's innate charisma. When he holds up a McDonald's manager, well, he gives him his own coat when he locks him into their freezer. And Tatum is so good at walking that fine line between a good guy that you can't help but like and a dumb guy who's making all the wrong decisions. And while Cianfrance and Tatum maybe make this guy a little too saintly, for a movie, it just works. Tatum and Dunst have excellent chemistry, and as this romance blossoms and he gets to know her kids and dreaming of a normal life together, it's quite touching, but we always know the inevitable is around the corner. There's always the threat of danger, of getting caught, so there's a tension in these romantic and heartwarming scenes. But also in that way, it does make the movie a little more formulaic, especially for Cianfrance, who is really kind of playing with narrative in his first two films. Based on a true story though it may be, and formulaic though it may have been adapted, this is still an incredibly entertaining time with some excellent supporting performances from Dunst, of course, but also Ben Mendelsohn as a singing pastor, Peter Dinklage as the Dick Toys R Us manager, and Lakeith Stanfield as Jeffrey's old military buddy. This movie is set in a bygone era of brick and mortar stores and, just like my t-shirt, Blockbuster Video. And the way it sticks to straight down the line drama, it's also a bit of an anachronism because we just don't get feel-good, solidly entertaining dramas like this anymore. But Roofman is absolutely a winning time at the movies. Roofman is anchored by a career best turn by Channing Tatum, who has excellent chemistry with Kirsten Dunst. It's a straight down the line drama, but director Derek Cianfrance populates it with terrific supporting performances and heartwarming tension that makes it a winner. I give Roofman a respectable 3.5 stars out of 5. If you like this review, please like and subscribe or follow me on Letterboxd at RamirezS316. You know who actually put Blockbuster out of business? I did.